Christina Ricker in the blue glove tape there. Ginger Sammons in the red. Tonight is Sammons' professional debut. Eats a hard knee by Ricker. Ricker coming in with some strikes. Sammons tries to answer with an overhand right.
Yeah, it was a nice overhand, TJ.
Ricker owns the nickname Roadhouse because some of her first bouts were put together in bars.
There was a big right hook there from Ricker.
Sammons trying to find that jab here early. Sammons getting a big clinch there. Nice uppercut on the break.
Yeah, both are very active with their footwork. They're real bouncy, TJ, but it seems like they kind of really want to hit to the inside.
Jumping kick there by Ricker. Ooh, beautiful right hand for Ginger Sammons. Ricker not halted her movement, though, still pressing forward, very aggressive early.
And I like the way Sammons is moving back, but on angles. She's moving left and right. She'll take a step back and immediately move to that angle to her left.
Sammons aggressive with that kick. Ricker with kicking offense of her own.
See, Ricker just gave a big breath right there. I wonder if she got hit in the stomach a little bit or if she's just kind of trying to get her nerves under control.
Nice right hand.
Tell you, that uppercut from Sammons, even though it's not landing as much as maybe it could, it looks hard.
And while she's throwing it as well, I think that's got to, be in the back of Ricker's mind. She's got to change her approach a little bit based on that uppercut, right?
Right. I mean, she was kind of reaching for the inside earlier on, but that uppercut's going to land if she enters that way, if she just reaches for the head. These two ladies really content to throw from space here. Now back into the clinch. We'll see Sammons pushing Ricker up against the fence. Nice utilization of the head there by Ginger. You can see the way Sammons dropped down a little bit. She got that underhook, and then as Ricker was pushing her head away, she tried to drop down. Now she's in there for the single leg. Nice defense. Ricker able to stay on her feet thus far. Now grabbing the double leg here. Nice pickup and slam down there by Ginger Sammons. A lot of time to work as well, 2 minutes. That's beautifully done, TJ. When you have that cage for that pressure, it can give them a little bit of a opportunity to base out. So you have to pick them up and pull them away from the cage. Nice elbows. Settle down. Frame, build a frame, and come up. Look for the cradle. All the way up. Ricker trying to get a base. Sammons trying to take the back, unable to get the hook in. Now trying to drag her back to the floor. And Ricker was smart right there to get her back to the cage, but her legs were just a little bit too close together, and Sammons took advantage of that and got the double leg again. 2 takedowns now for Caitlin Sammons. That's going to go a long way in this round. 90 seconds left to work. Ooh, look at the way she pulled her arm out like that and is hooking it with her leg. Very well done by Sammons. See if she bunches up some punches here as Ricker doesn't have that left arm to defend herself. And Ricker was using that left arm and the cage to frame up and get herself back to her feet. Without that arm, she's got to actually change her approach, get away from the cage, find some kind of roll forward, or turn in and go for a single leg. Hard to do when the ankles are crossed there. Final minute here of this flyweight fight. First round, rather. It's really good balance by Sammons, like riding on that arm. And Ricker's doing enough just to keep Sammons from really being able to unload a lot of offense here. She's balancing, but in complete control of Christina Ricker. She is, and she's got that other arm, the right hook of Ricker, underhooked, and so she's pinning that as well. So really all Ricker can do is kind of base her feet up and try to change position, which gives up the back. Sammons a little high on the back, but nice roll through. You can tell she's fishing for that arm bar now. Working some hammer fist there. See if she can lock it up here. Less than 15 seconds remain. Ricker wise to it. She's got that hand grip there. Final seconds of this round. Arm is extended. Ricker
gritting it out, very close to stopping this fight, but she survives. Dramatic end to that round, and while she survived, you got to wonder how that right arm of Christina Ricker is feeling.
Yeah.
Ready to fight?
TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Memorial Hall, Kansas City, Kansas. The same building Invicta started in roughly almost 7 years ago.
See, both fighters are starting up just like the first round, bouncing, trying to find that that opening for the shot to land.
Ricker throwing that right hand here, eats a right of Sammons. Sammons looking for that takedown, throws an uppercut again off the break.
And you can see how Ricker pulled out from that clinch. She didn't want to be there for that shot. She's moving back with her hands just a little bit too low. Her head's moving back and forth, but not quite enough, I think, to not get hit. I think Sammons, if she can find the opportunity to get that nice catch in the leg, and I don't know if she grabbed her, it didn't look like she grabbed her hair, but pulling the head down like that was smart. What I'm really liking about Ricker is how much she's enjoying fighting right now, TJ. Like, you can tell she's smiling. She's having a good time.
And she really said that she enjoyed, fighting and being out there and just, shining in that spotlight. Getting to Invicta, it meant a lot to her, and she wants to, make the most of it. And again, Caitlin Sammons, she earned her way here, winning that tournament in Florida. She did that at a weight class she doesn't really plan on fighting in at bantamweight. Now back to flyweight here. Ooh, clash of heads there, I think.
Nice
shot to the body there. Sammons trying to capitalize on it. Definitely hurt to the body is Ricker covering up.
Sammons digging, trying to get that leg hook in with her right to keep the arm trapped. It looks like some of those shots might be a little bit close to the back of the head, but Ricker seems to have regained her composure somewhat. She's turtled up, but she's still trying to move.
We're back in that same position we saw earlier in round number 1. Caitlin Sammons really in control of this fight on the floor. Ricker was hurt to the body a moment ago. Not sure how much she's recovered from that, but looks like we have some blood as well on the mat.
Oh, beautiful ride. Did you see how she did that with her legs? So now that Sammons' back is to the cage and she's got her tied up. Now, what Ricker could do is use that as leverage, but you can see Sammons trying to fish for that arm again. And gosh, her positioning is really interesting. It's a crucifix over the top.
Sammons trying to get that right arm under the
yeah. There. Yeah, it looks like she's going for that rear naked choke now. A little high on the back.
Both hooks in here for Sammons, now trying to flatten out Ricker.
Which is what you do when you're high. Get underneath those underhooks, or get your arms underneath, and then flatten them down, get them flat so you get her balance. Nice.
Now going for more strikes here. Caitlin Sammons trying to wrap this one up here in round number 2. Hard elbow. Ricker needs to move. Referee Nick Barron's taking a look at it, making sure she is defending herself, and so far so good, but this is not a position that Ricker needs to be in. Flattened out now, more elbows, left hands. Caitlin Sammons maybe putting on the finishing touches right here.
Yeah, it looks like she's, oh.
That's a wrap. Caitlin Ginger Sammons victorious in her Invicta FC debut. Really a dominant performance. She had her way on the feet, but when it hit the floor, my goodness, she is very much in control of her opponents, and yeah, that was beautifully done by her in her debut.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 3 minutes, 2 seconds, round number 2. Referee Nick Barons puts a halt to the bout. Your winner by TKO in her professional debut, Caitlin Ginger Sammons.
In her professional debut,
I don't think that's a rule, TJ.
I believe rash guards are approved in the unified rules, but touch gloves, we are underway, and Holly Logan making it count. Logan thought that she would be the much bigger fighter. Unfortunately, she missed weight, and she was bigger at weigh-in. Quick note, it was Courtney King's rash guard that was taken off, so correction there. Nice right hand, though, by Holly Logan, finds a home.
Yeah, you can really see, I mean, Hunter is kind of a great term for her. She's poised forward. She's really looking for those big shots.
Courtney King wasn't too concerned about the size difference. But again, Logan thought that she would be much bigger, much stronger. Logan actually makes the cut from 170 pounds. And I think it's an example of 155 really not being an option for this fighter.
Yeah, and unfortunately, you know, that's hard to find that division, but it's nice to, it's nice to see that there's fighters of all sizes and hopefully all divisions will be filled. Nice right hand.
Some head movement here by King, but Logan finding a home. Nice uppercuts here in the clinch. Logan gets out of there back in space.
You can see King's really going for kind of that fake left hook, or maybe she's just landing a little short with that left hook because she wants to be on the inside. She's getting paid for it with a lot of right hands, but she did well with those uppercuts.
Both of these women from Colorado. Logan said she's one of 5 pro fighters in her gym, eating some hard shots there by Courtney King.
Yeah, King did a nice job right there.
Taking the lead leg to the target of Logan. Coming forward with that left hand. Eats a hard right, though, does Courtney King.
One of the things that's working against Logan is she's leaning back into her right leg. When she leans forward and fires, it works for her, but when she pulls back like that, she's not getting extension, and it's easier to hit her. However, it was a beautiful right kick. Another one.
Now punching her way into the clinch is King.
That was smart of King to get in there.
Hammer fist to the leg there of Courtney King. Not something you see often, but attacking the legs, mixing it up, going to the head is Courtney King. Just past the halfway point here of round number 1.
And you can see she's fishing for that right underhook. She's got the left. She wants that right underhook so she can get full control to the inside and break down Logan's body. From here, she needs to suck her in and drag her to the ground, but Logan seems aware of that, and the fight is for the underhook there.
Double underhooks here for Courtney King.
And the higher those stay up, the easier it is for your opponent to get their underhook back, and that's what happened there with Logan. Now King is against the cage.
Still has the underhooks. Jockeying for position up against the fence.
She's looking for that leg hook takedown.
Now the ladies move back to space. King pushing Logan back into the fence.
There's a real opportunity for a hip throw or a body toss there, but neither one of them seems to want to attempt that.
Knee to the inside thigh there of Logan.
Big welts on the leg of Courtney King. And if you see the way Courtney King is fishing for a leg and she's also keeping her head buried, she needs to watch her balance right there. She can't let her legs get too close together or she might tip backwards. But it's nice pressure with the head while she's searching with her feet.
Courtney King maintaining these underhooks, maintaining the position here. Now 45 seconds left in this opening round. Logan trying to reverse the position, back in space. Now King tried to get that takedown. Scramble ensues. Logan trying to get her guard here wrapped up, controlling the posture of Courtney King.
Yeah, it's an arm-in guillotine. It's going to be a little bit hard for her to finish that. Courtney King has
double
enough
arm
space.
guillotine.
Is it double arm?
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to finish that. She should be looking for a sweep at this point, getting butterfly hooks and trying to pull her to one side or the other, flip her to one side or the other.
Final 10 seconds here in the round.
Hey, just give me 10 seconds, give me some punches.
5 minutes in the books between these two ladies. See what adjustments are made between these two ladies. Touch of gloves underway. Logan right back to that kick, but King trying to come alive with some punches. Oh, hard right hand by the Huntress. Exchanging early in this round. Now King getting back into the clinch. Action right in front of us here. More control of that head now for Logan. We'll see what she wants to do with it. Arm in, though, on the other side.
Yeah, it seems like she's wanting to spin her off of it. I don't know that the submission's going to happen right there. I think she's going to probably use this to set up some strikes.
You can see her handiwork there on the left leg, as you mentioned in round number 1. Holly Logan has definitely chopped it up.
King easily escapes her head right there. She's waiting for the opportunity, although she goes back to that position. Although she's over the top there, so maybe she can use this to spin. I'd like to see them throw a little bit of more action, some more knees, and it seems as though King's legs are fairly close together for her to be able to kick off of the cage and turn, as she just attempted.
Foot stomp there by Logan. You immediately saw King move, but now she's
it's wrapped up.
really trying to wrap up this guillotine. Kneeing to the body now is King. She has this position. What does she need to do to finish this, Julie?
Well, she doesn't really have the leverage to completely tap her, although she's squeezing the blood out of her nose. You really need to get your opponent extended for that. So the damage that she's doing right there is important. If she's on her back, actually, and you don't really want to pull guard, but if you know you have that thing locked in, it's best for you to either be on your back. I really like the way that King just yanked down the head like that. I think shucking her to the ground would be very helpful at this point.
King trying to get the takedown, but it is Logan that
reverse
initiates the takedown, but the scramble ensues, and Courtney the Lion King on top.
And I can't see the hand positioning, but it looks like she's locked in a quarter position around the head there, TJ.
See if she can make it work. A lot of time for Courtney King to wrap something up.
So the head and arm is wrapped, it seems. It's hard to see from this angle if she's all the way to her bicep.
Referee taking a look.
Now Logan's got to find a way out of this position, and using her legs is a fairly good idea. Inserting one, though, walking around inserting one and trying to use it to pull her over. King, meanwhile, she's got to get her legs extended. She's got to get a little bit more extension with her body there to get that totally finished.
Is the fence working against her here?
Yes, it is. If I would think in her position, yeah, because the leg is exposed there, I would think in her position she might look to step over or use that to mount or roll through.
How taxing is this on Courtney King's arms? If she fails to get this, are they going to be burnt?
I mean, I guess it depends on how much she trains that sort of thing. You can train for, tightening and tightening and tightening. You can also just kind of hold these positions, make it look like you're straining, and actually just use it to lock and frustrate the other person. It looks as though, like, Logan's moving, but her movements aren't, like, they're small and deliberate movements, so it's really hard for us to see, where. Now, look at the position of King, though. She's getting to where she can actually start stepping around and get the submission. She's got to get flat, and she's got to control that elbow.
Now, almost flattened out was Logan, but still controlled there by King.
And Logan's turning in, trying to get back to a position where she can get her legs hooked, but she's got her arm underneath underneath King. There it is. There's the step over.
Steps to mount now. Courtney King has a little less than a minute to work. Logan trying to go at the back door. She does. Nicely done. Eats a hard right hand. Back to side, though, goes the Lion King. Now into mount. 40 seconds left to work. Courtney King trying to get it done right here.
My goodness.
Logan giving up her back, trying to survive. 30 seconds remains here.
That's enough time to lock in a submission. She should also be hurting her with those punches if she doesn't have that locked. It looks like it's in.
She has the grip, I believe, hard to see from this angle. Holly Logan surviving. Referee grabbing the hand to see if she's still with it. She is.
And you can see King stretching her body out.
She taps it, it's done! Courtney the Lion King, with about 15 seconds left in the round, able to wrap up that rear naked choke. Holly Logan very game, but the Lion, Courtney King, reigns supreme.
Ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 4 minutes, 46 seconds, round number 2, submission by rear naked choke for your winner, Courtney the Lion King.
Courtney the Lion King getting it done. She stops Holly Logan. Second round submission goes her way tonight. We roll on. TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Memorial Hall here in Kansas City, Kansas, Invicta FC 34. Leonardo with a nice kick to the lead leg of Milanowski. Milanowski shooting. Gets that takedown. Nicely done. She failed to grab the double leg for she stuck with it and got on top.
Yeah, well, she took advantage of the defense and the positioning that she was given with that defense, and that's how she was able to get it to the ground.
Milanowski disengages, welcomes Victoria back to the feet. Leonardo answering with some hands now.
Leonardo was in that, creating a nice little frame to hit. Now she's got the underhook, and she's trying to drag Milanowski to the ground, which she does.
Leonardo with the takedown of her own. Milanowski trying to frame up that half guard.
You can see she's using her head kind of for leverage. You gotta be careful not to headbutt, like we've seen. Not from her, but from a fighter in the past, but using that head.
Hard left hands there by Leonardo, trying to take the mount. Milanowski shut it down, but even some hard hammer shots in now. Corner of Milanowski telling her to get back to her feet. Leonardo keeping the pressure up though.
You're doing great. There you go, look at that.
Milanowski really needs to use those legs on the hips to kick her away and get up. You can hear her opponent or her corner calling for that, but you saw Leonardo rode right back into that motion.
Victoria Leonardo, nicknamed Fury. Fury's pace here by her early. Back up against the fence, Leonardo with that right underhook.
She does seem to have fury today. That was a nice shot.
She mentioned she was motivated. She did not like the performance she put on against Miranda Maverick. She wants that Invicta FC win here tonight. Nice use of the head here in the clinch.
Very nice. And now you can see she's got her double underhook. She's trying to drag her down. The problem with putting your arm around somebody's head like that is you can also give up your back quite easily, and that's what Milanowski has done.
I like the strikes here from Leonardo in these scrambles. She's always throwing these hammer fists, now trying to grab that neck, but now she wraps it up. Milanowski in some trouble.
You can see she's fighting against, I don't know if it's completely under the chin yet, but Milanowski's trying to turn into her.
There's a tap. Victoria Leonardo gets that first Invicta FC win. She stops Jamie Milanowski. Submission. Furious. Victoria Leonardo did exactly what she wanted to in her second Invicta FC appearance.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially. 2 minutes, 45 seconds. Round number one, submission by rear naked choke. For your winner, Victoria Fury Leonardo.
Now, Invicta FC 34. Don't forget the title fight in our main event, Vanessa Porto and Pearl Gonzalez. TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie. Memorial Hall here in Kansas City. Erin Blanchfield in the blue, Cortez in the all black. Nice left hand by Blanchfield. Cortez trying to fire off a combination in response.
Yeah, Blanchfield's her reach is probably going to work very well for her in these striking exchanges. Cortez has to get really hard to the inside like that, really launch forward to get inside.
Going back to the topic of fight IQ, Erin Blanchfield said it'd be very important to frustrate Tracy Cortez, maybe bait her into a takedown off of instinct, and what better way to do that than punch her in the face. You can join us on Twitter at TJ DeSantis, at JulesK_fighter, at Invicta Fights. Use the hashtag InvictaFC34.
And I think that bait came into play there. You can see Cortez went for that takedown after the overhand, and now she has Blanchfield on her back, but this might be Blanchfield's element. You can see Cortez has her arm wrapped up a little bit there, and she's trying to move to side control, and Blanchfield guards back up.
Open guard here now by Blanchfield into an arm bar. That right arm being attacked.
Oh my goodness.
Of Cortez. It is extended.
Yes.
See if she can make something happen and survive, but Erin Blanchfield has control of that arm. Cortez hopping over to the side once again.
Oh, Cortez, very gritty right there.
That arm is extended. Cortez surviving. Blanchfield is still controlling it, but with the left arm only.
She's got the head hooked with her leg as well, TJ, so she's trying to pull that head down for pressure.
Blanchfield relentless with the attack here on the right arm of Tracy Cortez.
Cortez is staying very composed right there, despite being locked up. She really needs to get that elbow out, get that elbow free.
And while it was a scramble, it looked at times that arm was completely extended. But Tracy Cortez able to grit it out.
Yeah, that was a really nice knee there to the inside. She's on the liver side, so if she can hit that knee right on the liver, she might cause Blanchfield to let go.
Blanchfield flowering in with that right arm, preventing Cortez from picking her up. That also leaves her exposed, but it's hard for Cortez to really strike when she only has her left hand to do so.
It is, and it's also a little bit harder for her to stack up because she needs to get her hands together. She needs more pressure so she can yank up with that arm.
Cortez respected the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu game of Erin Blanchfield, but said, this is MMA. It's a little bit different with strikes, but being defensive thus far, but still, mixing up some knees in there. Now she puts the left knee on the face of Blanchfield. We'll see if that breaks the hold. We've seen that done in the past. Tanya Evinger employed that. And again, you can place the knee on the head of a downed opponent. You can't throw a knee strike, though.
Yeah, that was actually ended up being an overturned decision, I guess. Yeah, it was an overturned decision. But what's interesting about putting the knee on the head is it gives you an opportunity for leverage, but she also has to be able to use her other leg to get up there for that leverage. And so the way she's trapping Blanchfield's arm is actually kind of also keeping her from getting up. I do love that knee pressure, though, right on the face.
Cortez trying to get that arm free. She's had it controlled for a very long time. It was extended earlier in the fight. A lot of heart on display here by Tracy Cortez. And also, heart here by Erin Blanchfield, too. This is not a fun position to be in.
No. Being stacked up there on your neck like that is unpleasant in its own right, but also having a knee pressing into your face, into your temple is not pleasant. Cortez seems very calm right there. She's wrapped up. She's fighting for little things. Knee on the neck would actually put a lot of pressure on that position. I don't know if that's legal. I think it is.
Coming up on 30 seconds remaining in the round. Erin Blanchfield very much in sort of, it's a weird situation. She's the one that is controlling the arm. Now that arm is free.
She's free. She's free there. Yeah, she did a really nice job of kind of bunching up the body to get it free. That was really smart and took a lot of tenacity.
Cortez landed a nice punch, but now Blanchfield back to her feet, dying seconds of round number one. Erin Blanchfield, Tracy Cortez, 5 minutes down in the reserve bout of this flyweight tournament, our semifinals. TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Memorial Hall. These ladies coming out aggressive early in round number two.
Oh my goodness, that was a hard shot, TJ.
Erin Blanchfield surviving, showing off her chin, now working a single leg takedown on the wrestler Tracy Cortez.
Cortez's balance is very good right there.
Cortez trying to get a dominant position here.
You can see Erin's fishing for that ankle, trying to pull her off of the cage from there.
Really married to that takedown here is Blanchfield. Cortez now throwing some right hands. Nice elbow there.
That was nice. Now look at the way she actually got to a great position to get a double leg from there. She has to get her off of the cage, though.
Now Blanchfield on the back here of Cortez. We'll see if she tries to get her hooks in. Cortez circling back into her.
And so that's kind of what you need to do in a rhythm there, TJ, with going back and forth, up and down. Nice. Cortez did that right hand and goes diving right in for her own takedown. Her hands are locked behind Blanchfield's bottom, and she's pulling her down. Blanchfield smartly going back to the cage to try to use that as her way up.
Kimura grip now maybe for Erin Blanchfield. 90 seconds down here in round number two.
You can see how the cage is such an important tool for MMA fighters to train with the positioning they're doing right there. Oh, nice shot. Look at the way Cortez has her arm trapped around her back.
Knee to the body there by Cortez. Blanchfield trying to attack that neck. Cortez having none of it.
And this is where I think Blanchfield's earlier, you know, she was learning lessons from gritty fights. This is where it will come in handy for her.
Now back in space, we saw Cortez get a vicious strike early, but it's Blanchfield coming forward. Cortez in on a takedown. Are you surprised that Cortez is going back to this takedown? I mean, this is what Erin Blanchfield thought she might do, bait her into those takedowns.
Well, if she did, I'm not surprised at all. I think you go to what you're good at, and she knows that she can land them. She's in the position to get them. And she's landed some hard strikes from these positions as well, TJ.
A much different round for Cortez here with the wrestling attack. In the first round, she was caught in that arm bar for majority of the round.
And I wonder if that gave her some confidence that, you know, a jiu-jitsu champion did not tap her.
Erin, shoulders off the cage, shoulders off the cage.
Corner of Blanchfield imploring her to get off the fence.
Move your feet.
She circles away.
Good. Now you need head position. Use your forehead, Erin.
Really gritty fight. This was similar to the fight that Erin Blanchfield had against Kay Hansen. Cortez trying to get her back off the fence. Maybe head and arm throw here for Blanchfield.
It looks like that's what she's going for, TJ, but she's also kind of looking for that leg hook too, I think. Cortez is finding balance points with the cage and against Blanchfield's body, pushing into it and dropping her elbow down just a little bit.
Janeza Moranjan chiming in on Twitter. Always appreciate that. You can get at us at Invicta Fights, hashtag Invicta FC 34.
You can see that the way Cortez's body is positioned, Erin's standing kind of tall. She needs to drop underneath that head. That's hard to do when you're the taller fighter.
Erin, underhook with your left arm, Erin.
Cortez not giving Blanchfield any space here, now dropping down for the double leg.
You can see Blanchfield's attempting that cross face. That can be really hard with MMA gloves on, really kind of pushing to your nose, but she's down.
Takedown secured by Tracy Cortez. 45 seconds left to work. Blanchfield trying to attack an arm.
Cortez, oh, it looks like she stuck her arm back in there, but I don't know if the lockup is actually happening there. Her elbow's slightly out, but she was very smart to yank that elbow outside of the thigh at first.
Cortez out the back door, hard knee to the body there by Tracy Cortez. Blanchfield back to her feet, now has a Kimura grip. 10 seconds left in the round.
She's trying to use that right leg to push Cortez. Well, at first I pushed her away, now she jumped guard. Oh my goodness. Really trying to extend that arm.
Final 5 minutes between these flyweights. Tracy Cortez immediately coming out. Nice left hand there.
That's me right there, Tracy.
And I think there's definitely going to be some urgency from Blanchfield to get some damage done in this round.
Launching a kick now is Cortez, really light on her feet here to start round number 3. Combination by Cortez now into a takedown attempt. Blanchfield turning her into the cage.
Good. Turn. Put her back on the cage. Roll your thumbs, Tracy.
Cortez
Tracy, turn her.
battling through this takedown attempt by Erin Blanchfield.
You can see Blanchfield's using her body, using her head, putting a lot of pressure trying to pin Cortez. And Cortez is trying to block that out with her right leg.
Yep, now spin. Get that right arm under her. There you go.
Nice trip there, TJ.
Now into half guard goes Erin Blanchfield.
And this is where she shines. She's very, very good in top position on the ground.
A lot of time to work, just under 4 minutes here in this final round.
Find the cage. Sit up.
Cortez is wrapped around the waist, trying to extract her head, trying to pull herself out. Blanchfield pushes her up to the cage there. That could give Cortez an escape, actually, but we'll see. See if she finds it.
She wants the mount right here.
Very important position here in this final round for Erin Blanchfield. Karen Bryant watching tonight on Fight Pass. Appreciate KB tuning in. Also chiming in on Twitter, at TJ DeSantis, at JulesK_fighter, at Invicta Fights, hashtag Invicta FC 34.
And you can see the temptation from Blanchfield to throw that left knee to the face because she's using so much. You know, her arms are tied up, tying up her opponent. And she's trying to free her right leg as well. Now it looks like Cortez is climbing around the back, or she's trying to climb around the back. She's got the leg hooked over.
And Cortez trying to induce that scramble to get back to her feet, get into a better position.
Erin, take the back step. Lock up the triangle. Lock your triangle, Erin.
So you can maybe think about going to knee bar. Now she's lost it. Cortez
Step right up, step out. Back up.
trying to get out of this position. A full mount almost.
That was smartly done there by Blanchfield, but Cortez is using the cage to push herself away. Blanchfield needs to kind of drag her away from there or look for that head and arm choke if she can get there.
Less than 2.5 minutes remaining in this final round. Erin Blanchfield on top of Tracy Cortez. This our reserve bout for the flyweight tournament.
Hands on the hips, mount escape, Tracy.
Keep that going. Control the mount. Control the mount.
Go, come up.
On her side now is Cortez.
Fortunately, I can't tell if that's she's got a bow and arrow tie up there or not right now, TJ. That's where the striking should happen. You can see that'll make Cortez drop her hand down a little bit and give Blanchfield more opportunity. She's got head and arm now, TJ.
See if she moves to the right side of Tracy Cortez here.
Cortez is immediately grabbing, trying to frame with her arm.
Erin Blanchfield very close to maybe getting a finish here.
She is, you know, if she can get the right angle though, she's really got to make sure she's spreading out and driving her shoulder as she's cutting, or into the neck as she's cutting off the air.
Cortez moved closer to the cage. Maybe she was trying to push off of it.
It would create more leverage, but she is pushing on the head too, so she might be getting in a little bit of trouble. Grabbing around the waist is actually creating more space for Cortez. Cortez is smart to do that. She can climb to the back.
That arm is almost free. I don't think the choke is on nearly what it was. Now it's completely gone. Both hooks in here for Blanchfield. Cortez going back to that mount position. Now again giving up her back.
Oh, nicely done.
Nicely done. 45 seconds left to work. Tracy Cortez has been down in this round. A fight that's been pretty even through 2 rounds. Let's see if Cortez can turn it up here in the final 30 seconds or so.
You can see Blanchfield's looking for an opportunity to get some more strikes in there, get another takedown, and Cortez is just throwing whatever she has left now.
Tracy Cortez trying to seize the opportunity, but Erin Blanchfield maybe shutting it down here, back in the clinch.
Look at the way Cortez grabbed around the back of the head and yanked at the jaw. That's a very nice way to turn your opponent. You have to attack their legs at the same time, though, to get a full turn.
What a fight. These flyweights put on a show over the course of 15 minutes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. Judge Graham has it 29-28 for Blanchfield. Judge DeVilbiss, 29-28 for Cortez. And Judge Champion has it 29-28. Your winner by split decision from Scottsdale, Arizona, Tracy Cortez.
Tracy. Touch of gloves, we are underway. Deanna Bennett in the black with purple and blue. All black for Miranda Maverick. Maverick thought that her strength would be an attribute for her in this fight. Deanna Bennett, someone who likes to slow down the pace of a fight, get in the clinch, and Maverick thought that she would be the more dominant fighter in that position.
You can see Deanna took the center of the cage almost immediately now, and Maverick's trying to find her openings on the inside. Hard kick there from Maverick.
Maverick said she wanted to show off her new striking. Join us on Twitter tonight. Pam Bam Sorensen chiming in using the hashtag Invicta FC 34. Appreciate that.
All day. Good work. Settle in, good movement.
A lot of fighters have different approaches to fight week. Miranda Maverick was really sparring hard this fight week. Interesting approach, but I mean, she's so motivated, so aggressive, not necessarily a surprise.
Reminds me of the old Hammer House, how hard they would go in the locker rooms. It's a nice kick to the inside.
Yes, 2 feet, 2 feet. Come on, keep coming through. Good work. That's it. Left tight. 3 pieces now. No more. Hey,
Exchanging kicks early are these two athletes.
not moving. Gotta throw it. You're good. That's your ring. Don't back off. 2 feet. Good. Stay on the outside.
Tonight, all about the flyweights. No surprise, I think, Julie, that the flyweight tournament is taking place at 125 pounds because this division gets a champion, and also we kind of take 2 giant steps forward in finding that #1 contender at the same time.
Yeah, it's very brilliant strategy by the matchmaking team and by Shannon Knapp to really put the flyweights forward. They've been highlighted in other organizations as well, and our flyweights are certainly amazing and trying to show their worth here and their championship worth here. When we have also Vanessa Porto, who's been one of the most, I don't know, her legacy in MMA is amazing.
Combination of punches there a moment ago for Deanna Bennett. Hard left hand there by Miranda Maverick, grabbing the kick there of Bennett.
She's done that several times, TJ.
You see Maverick attacking that lead leg of Bennett. It's been a target for the better part of 2.5 minutes here in this contest. Combination of punches there by Deanna Bennett. You mentioned Bennett went out there and took the center of the cage, really hasn't given it up at any point either.
She hasn't, but Maverick's been able to kind of shoot off these little techniques. I mean, even that kick to the outside of the leg, that could put her in line to get punched really hard in the face, but she's been so fast about it. Oh, Deanna takes advantage.
Bennett now in the clinch. Trying to work this body lock. We'll see if she can get a takedown. You see, that's the difference in a mixed martial arts bout when you're fighting someone the likes of Deanna Bennett. You cannot make a mistake. Miranda Maverick made the smallest of mistakes and is now on her back.
And now it's Miranda trying to get to her feet while Deanna's finding a way to keep her on the ground, keep her pinned. You can see the right knee's inserted, the left leg's over the top. So Maverick's trying for, I think she's trying for an armbar. I can't quite see the angle here, TJ.
Miranda Maverick, a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We've seen her submission offense in Invicta. I got a butterfly guard, half butterfly guard, full guard now for Miranda Maverick.
One of the things when Deanna is on, when she's putting it all together, she's got some real creative ways that she strikes from, and so it's going to be interesting to see where she can land her elbows and stuff. Right now she's posted face down, which is a hard position to do when somebody climbs their guard up that high. You've got to be very cautious of their hip movement and if they can hit side to side on there.
Bennett trying to get a slam there. Maverick changed her grip to avoid that final minute here in round number 1. Again, very high guard.
I was going to say, yeah, she's playing a high guard here, wrapping up the head, and Bennett's trying to slam her to get free. Maverick's underhooking Deanna Bennett's leg there, trying to get an angle, pulled it out.
We've seen from the previous decision that the judges really value top position. Deanna Bennett in top position here. Some hard right hands.
She really needs to do that damage right away, TJ. She's doing a nice job of riding the hips so that Maverick can't hit a full angle to get a hard armbar there. She's climbing those legs up, and Deanna's keeping her hips tight, staying in close, and not getting extended.
5 minutes in the books between these two flyweights. Round 2 underway. TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Memorial Hall here in Kansas City, Kansas. Bennett coming forward with strikes.
And I think Bennett's definitely trying to find her right hand wherever she can off of Maverick's movement.
Kick to that lead leg again of Bennett by Maverick. Heavy kick there blocked by Bennett.
You see Maverick almost had the center of the ring there, or the center of the cage, excuse me, and backed straight up. Backing straight up against Deanna is not always the best strategy, but you can see that the lateral motion against Deanna works very well. If Maverick can outstep her, She'll be able to land a lot of those kicks.
Bennett ate that kick and then tried to get a takedown off of it. Maverick able to keep the space and the range.
And if you pay attention to each one's front leg, whoever's front leg is on the outside is going to have the advantage in striking exchanges.
We see Maverick's leg attack to the lead leg of Bennett. She's gone inside and outside, so attacking it from both angles. Now back into the clinch. This is where Maverick thought that her strength would pay dividends for her, but Deanna Bennett, not afraid to clinch, has controlled this position with many really great fighters.
You can see Deanna Bennett's fishing for those leg hook takedowns. She's unable to get it, so now she's fighting through those little knees on the inside. Maverick's just barreling into her, trying to push her into the cage.
Now up against the fence. 3 minutes left to work here in round number 2. Maverick grabbing that right leg, some elbows by Bennett, but she goes to the floor, has a Kimura grip. Interesting position here, Julie.
That's right. Now, Maverick is holding onto the leg. She's in a bad spot because she was keeping herself tied up. When she let go, she was able to roll through. And now she's around Deanna Bennett's neck and back on her feet.
Tenacious is Bennett, trying to grab that leg from her opponent, trying to get this takedown.
She's got to do some work there to get those. Her legs are split very nicely to make it hard for Deanna Bennett to take her down with a double leg, but she's really got to get her hips lower. She's got to lower her center of gravity and push on Deanna's head a little bit, or she's going to be picked up and taken down.
Corner of Maverick telling her they got to get up. We saw this in the first round. Bennett was able to get on top and really control the rest of the round. 2 minutes left here in round number 2.
And Deanna Bennett's using her left arm over the top of Maverick's head to try to keep her pushed down onto the ground. And Maverick's pushing her way back into a regard position. She's got to watch out for the... she's got to watch out for the armbar, but she was already out of it, so...
Bennett now loading up some left hands. Maverick forced to cover up.
Maverick jumps. She gets to her feet and Deanna Bennett jumps right on her back. I can't tell, is that...
Trying to frame it up. She has the figure 4 grip. 90 seconds left in the round. Miranda Maverick in some trouble. Bennett goes hand to hand on it. Deanna's head is pinned up against the fence. Is that impacting this at all?
Oh, well, it's probably gonna keep her from being able to really pull her shoulders back, TJ. But Maverick's out of that, and now Deanna's really got to get back into a low position. Nicely
done there by Miranda Maverick. Survives a precarious position and is now controlling the clinch with Bennett into the fence.
And Bennett's dropping her hips to make it harder for Maverick to get underneath and to pick her up. Maverick's responding by those really hard knees to the outside and inside of her legs.
Bennett trying to control the head there of Maverick, arm in. Single leg attempts here for Maverick. Needs to watch that neck though.
She's in a good position to get that single leg, but she is exposing her head there, or her neck. Now she's trying to pass all the way to side control there. Her leg is tied up a little bit.
Half guard here. Bennett still holding on to that head. 20 seconds left in the round. Maverick's head is getting free and it's clear.
You can see she's trying to pin Deanna to the cage now. Oh, moving to side control. Deanna's going to use that cage to try and explode out over the top. Or not.
Flyweight's putting on a show here in Kansas City. Fun fight between Miranda Maverick and Deanna Bennett. Third and final round underway between Deanna Bennett and Miranda Maverick. TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Memorial Hall, Kansas City, Kansas. This is our first semifinal of this flyweight tournament.
Now we see Maverick in the center of the ring. Cage.
See the kicking attack of Miranda Maverick. That's not something we saw earlier in her career, so she really has evolved over the course of 5 professional bouts.
She certainly has, and I mean, she's so young. Like, she's got so much more to go. I'm really liking that outside leg attack. You know, normally I'd be like, don't lead with a kick, but she's doing a nice job of, you know, staying away from Deanna Bennett's right hand.
Push kick to the body there by Maverick. Bennett caught it.
Punch up high. Punch up high. Punch up high legs.
Let's go. Back, circle, 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 circle. Circle, circle. Now press. Now press. Now press.
The winner of this fight will take on the winner of Dudieva and Karina Rodriguez. Of course, the winner of this tournament going to be in prime position at 125 pounds. Punch by Bennett off the kick of Maverick. Oh, hard right hand for Deanna Bennett.
That was right on the button. You can see Maverick responding, trying to blitz her. There's a lot of urgency from both of these fighters right now, TJ.
You can feel the tension in the air. The corner of Maverick shouting a lot of instructions.
Ooh, that was nice. She's blitzing in, though, but she's not doing anything with it when she's backing right out. I think Maverick really does want to get this back to the ground.
Maverick switching up her position, now back to southpaw. Orthodox for a brief moment. Bennett circling back to the center of the cage. Punch combination there by Maverick thrown. Nice left hand by Bennett.
Nice movement by Bennett right there, too.
Another right hand for Deanna. Miranda Maverick meets aggression in kind.
She does. You know, Miranda Maverick is really into blitzing those punches, punching 2 times off the same hand and getting where she wants. She just always has to get hers back, you know?
Nice left hand and a right. Now into the clinch here for Miranda Maverick. Deanna Bennett trying to pummel in. Bennett's back now off the fence. Halfway through the third and final round.
Now it's kind of a battle of turning in or getting that leg hook takedown. Neither one is giving enough for that. It was a nice elbow over the top, and Miranda responded with her own knee.
Very gritty and grueling fight here. Battle in the clinch. Bennett now putting Maverick into the cage.
This is a good position for Bennett, keeping her opponent elevated there with her head and trying to drop down for those takedowns.
Head position. Now you got better head position.
Bennett maintaining this position, using the head very nicely. Maverick trying to reverse it, unable to do so.
It is one of the advantages of the octagon that you can kind of use the angles of it for those reversals, but you have to be sharp on those turns. You can see Bennett's tied up there for a high crotch takedown. She's a little high with her upper body. She's got to really get lower. Now she's switching to a double, but she's got to get her hips underneath her, or she's just going to be pushing with her head and extending her arms out too far.
Maverick doing a good job at staying on her feet. Touch over a minute remaining in this fight.
You can see Maverick's trying to whiz her out of this, stay based against Deanna's body with her leg and against the cage with her lower body.
Very fun fight through 14 minutes, final minute. A lot on the line between these two athletes.
So smart of Deanna to keep her pinned like that. She was able to, with that underhook, try to go for that high crotch position again. Now it's a matter of getting under her hips. She's really got to be underneath her to get a final takedown if that's what she wants. Maverick's doing a nice job of blocking her out and kind of using a reverse underhook. Now she's got underhook on the other side, and pushing on the head is smart.
Final 15 seconds in this bout. Nice knee by Miranda Maverick.
Good
now
elbow.
using some elbows.
See, for Deanna to get this takedown, she's really got to get in there and commit. And Maverick is just wailing with those elbows.
15 full minutes in the books.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. Here are the totals. All three have it 29-28. Your winner by unanimous decision. From out of Brick, New Jersey, Vitamin D, Deanna Bennett!
Deanna Bennett, victorious via unanimous decision, on her way to the finals of this flyweight tournament. She will... Touch of gloves, we are underway. See the difference in movement on the feet between these two ladies. Kick to the lead leg of Dudieva by Rodriguez. Now Milano pawing that jab. Spinning back fist off the kick. Missed, but Karina Rodriguez shown it.
Feeling out process of these violent hummingbirds. They're so fast, both of them, and they're so, like, they're just really looking for that shot.
Violent hummingbirds.
That'd be great.
I want to meet those hummingbirds.
It's interesting when their footwork kind of matches up in balance, and then you can see they pull back from trying to do a power shot because they can tell these are experienced fighters.
Hard kick the lead leg of Dudieva by Rodriguez. Dudieva content to exchange here early. See if she tries to get in that clinch. We mentioned coming off that win over Christina Marks. I mean, Milano Dudieva, yeah, she's a judo player, but a well-rounded mixed martial artist with power that you do need to respect. Overhand right by Dudieva. Rodriguez wise to it.
You can see that Lobo gym style head movement happening with Rodriguez, where it's very hard to know to get that straight punch on one of those fighters because they're always in motion.
Right hand response finds a home by Dudieva. We talk about the fast hands of Karina Rodriguez. I think it's almost setting up her kick game as well because Dudieva has to respect those hands.
And Dudieva's able to get like these big kind of overhand shots, but she keeps them at such a crisp angle that it's hard to read them. You know, it's like a fake kick almost. Oh, nice shot to the body.
Tommy Toll checking in on Twitter a moment ago. Always love him watching. He's tuned into every event on Fight Pass.
Dudieva's definitely loving her right overhand tonight.
Really exchanging here on the feet with hands. Nice left hand by Dudieva. Rodriguez back out of space. Kick by the Mexican left hand by Dudieva. Dudieva's had some opportunities to clinch and she hasn't taken advantage of it yet. She's pretty comfortable on the feet.
Rodriguez is still staying very patient with her strikes. She's not exploding it. She's not going into big combos yet. Could be that she's wary of that overhand.
See if Dudieva attacks the body of Rodriguez. Rodriguez can do the same. We saw Dudieva in trouble against Vanessa Porto, was finished with a body shot.
May have been one of those things she decided to take on and make her own after getting, you know, after losing via body shot.
You mentioned that composure of Karina Rodriguez, not getting over aggressive at all with this attack. And smart, you're in there with a veteran like Milano Dudieva who can go the full 15 minutes. You got to be very calculative with your attack.
You do, and I think she's understanding that overhand's going to be a little bit predictable. We don't know it because it's only the first round, but it seems to be the response to a lot of things. There's the takedown.
Beautiful takedown by Dudieva. Now half guard here for Rodriguez. Of Rodriguez's 6 victories, 1 has come by way of submission, so she's not completely out of water here.
But Dudieva definitely has a very strong ground game, and she knows how to deliver some very punishing ground and pound as well.
Some shots to the body here by Dudieva. That's the liver side as well. That forced Rodriguez to move. Now eating some elbows. Milano Dudieva trying to end it right here.
Rodriguez is trying to use that right arm to get up. Dudieva rides around to the back, closer to the fence, very fast.
So a lot of time here for Dudieva to work. Heavy hands, 20 seconds left. Muscling Rodriguez almost to the floor, but...
Oh, those are vicious shots, TJ.
Big left hands and a right. Karina Rodriguez, big knee of her own. She's far from done.
Oh, that was a nice frame that she's doing there, pulling the head into that knee. Oof.
Oh, Rodriguez in trouble. End of the round. Bells may have saved Karina Rodriguez. My goodness. We'll see how she attacks Rodriguez here in the second round.
And that speed of that double leg teacher was so quick.
Anímate, anímate. Ten cuidado cada vez que se agaches porque puede ir al shoot.
Почувствовала. Вот, сама. Сама. Милана. Сама поджимай.
Rodriguez on the outside. You see Dudieva
Oh, wow.
finding that range, throwing a spinning back fist that landed. Rodriguez in trouble. Dudieva putting on the pressure. Big right hand. Rodriguez finds a left of her own.
Man, Rodriguez's fight instinct is amazing.
What a war! Dudieva still very game, but she ate some hard shots by Rodriguez.
Seems like Rodriguez just comes alive when she gets hit hard.
Dudieva now trying to get that takedown, working the single leg. She bails on it for an overhand right. Rodriguez able to stay on her feet. Nicely done.
Двигайся, посмотри внимательно. Двигайся. Ручки круче, руки круче поднять.
What a match.
Двигайся.
See Rodriguez now taking the center of the cage.
Yeah, I'm guessing Rodriguez's team said, okay, now you put the pressure on, now you go. And it seemed like it was the hard back fist that pinned her up against the fence, and all of a sudden her instinct took over. She doubled underneath, or bobbed and weaved underneath, and just took the center and landed some very strong shots.
Ладно, двигайся на ножку. Двигайся и ножку. Вот не надо пройти. Надо
Dudieva explodes with powerful punches.
She does, but she's looking desperate with that punch right now. Like, her right leg is coming up when she's throwing it. That explosive power that she has, I think she needs to channel that and find the takedown after.
Take to the body there by Rodriguez. That's the liver side. We saw that attack by Vanessa Porto in her match with Dudieva.
We also saw Dudieva start to kind of pull against the fence as she's doing now in the Porto fight. She kept her back to the fence.
Diving for that single leg is Dudieva,
Oh,
able to get it.
nice.
Nicely done. Dudieva in the half guard of Karina Rodriguez.
Хорошо. Удерживаешь позицию.
It looked like Rodriguez was getting pretty comfortable on her feet. And you cannot make a mistake with Dudieva.
You can't. If your leg is raised against somebody who's a very good takedown artist, you don't spend a lot of time hitting them. You get that leg to the ground.
Short elbows here by Dudieva, or by Rodriguez rather. Dudieva working the body.
And you can see the game here is going to be controlling the biceps for either fighter. Like Dudieva, when she's controlling that bicep on Karina, she's able to get through, spin through.
Big right hands there by Dudieva, but that actually allowed Rodriguez to initiate that scramble and get back to her feet.
And now is the time for Rodriguez to really move forward on her.
These flyweights putting on a show in our co-main event, second semifinal, this 125-pound tournament. Karina Rodriguez loading up on some of those shots. Beautiful left uppercut finds a home. Dudieva immediately circling away after that one. Rodriguez with a spinning back fist of her own, did find a home.
And I think for Rodriguez, the success that she has in her exchanges is when she pulls out right afterwards. Throws a couple punches and pulls out. Because Dudieva tries to track over the top or grab the leg.
Final 90 seconds here of round number 2. This is a grueling pace that these athletes are setting as well.
Flyweight is so
Двигайся,
fun.
Милана, двигайся.
Don't forget flyweight title on the line in our main event. Vanessa Porto, Pearl Gonzalez. The winner walks away with the championship at 125.
Внимательно, внимательно смотри. Вот.
Dudieva went to the body. Rodriguez
Oh, wow.
counters with some strikes to the head. Final minute of round number 2. This kick to the leg by Rodriguez. Nice left hand finds a home for the Mexican. Dudieva's head rock back there.
Dudieva's flat-footed now, and you can see Karina's really starting to warm up to it. She knows she has to avoid that right side, but if she keeps peppering in and out, she's going to get some really nice shots in there. Also hitting the legs.
Внимательно, Милана, внимательно.
Dudieva's got a little bounce again. She's starting to recover.
30 секунд, надо перевести панцирь. Постарайся побороться.
Heavy action here, heavy hands. Karina Rodriguez
Oh, my
punching forward.
goodness.
Dudieva in some trouble. The Mexican
Oh.
coming alive. Dudieva in trouble. Eats a knee to the body.
Trying for that takedown. She's grabbing the glove there. They're both getting wild and desperate. My goodness.
What a fight! Woo! 2 rounds down. Hard to call. Dudieva takes a seat in her corner. Hard to blame her. The action is furious. 5 minutes to go, Julie. Wow. Dudieva had Rodriguez in trouble at the end of round 1. Rodriguez returned the favor at the end of round 2. Round 3 underway.
And Dudieva's got her bounce back, and you know, the closed kind of positioning, hand positioning that Rodriguez has really does well for her, I think. Coming back to that tight, disciplined position.
A lot of feints here by Rodriguez to start this 3rd round.
And I think Dudieva is definitely going to be looking for a takedown here, TJ. I think she wants to put her on her back now.
Nice kick to the lead leg of Dudieva by Rodriguez. The pace is definitely slowed here to begin the 3rd and final round, and hard to blame them. They have been fast and furious all night.
And I think Rodriguez has to be cautious that she doesn't back straight up or she doesn't get complacent here, because Dudieva's, she's looking for a big overhand. She's looking for a takedown right now. You can see she's hunting.
Overhand right misses. The kick to the body of Dudieva finds a home.
Fakes and feints will work very, very well for Rodriguez here.
Dudieva's offense has slowed here. Do you believe it's because she's waiting for Rodriguez to make a mistake and get that takedown?
Yeah, I think she's looking for her opening. I don't know if it's waiting, but maybe it's a little baiting as well. You know, she knows to be cautious now. She knows she's got to pick her shots and she's got to land the right one in order to get what she wants out of an exchange. And Karina's, you know, dancing around a little bit. Maybe not dancing, but she's definitely throwing faster and higher volume punches, which can be disconcerting. Oh!
Left and a right finds a home for Karina Rodriguez. Nice kick there by the Lobo Gym fighter.
And faking low and going high. Those leg kicks are really, I think they disturbed Dudieva a little bit. Not necessarily because they hurt her, but because they bothered her that she was getting hit.
Left finds a home by Dudieva. Twitter loves this fight. Everybody loves this fight. Heather Jo Clark chiming in. Hashtag Invicta FC 34. Dudieva in on a single leg attempt. Rodriguez stays on her feet but clinched up against the fence.
She's got to be careful here. Oh, never mind. She got off. I was going to say, Dudieva has great fence instincts.
Spinning back fist missed by Dudieva. Really evenly matched fight here between these two. Fantastic selection for the semifinal. Nice left hand by Rodriguez. Again with the left. Rodriguez finding a home for it.
You can see Rodriguez is almost like she's faking and feinting. She's taunting. She's trying to bring out, I think, that overhand so she can hit with a left hook over the top. Whoa.
A lot of different looks here by Rodriguez.
Really so talented.
And that pace is being turned up a little bit here by Rodriguez.
And Dudieva is totally focused on this. Like, you can see determination. Like, she just absolutely wants to win, and she's going to drive forward and do what it takes. She's getting outworked a little bit here.
Final 90 seconds of a flyweight fight that is turning out to really be entertaining. As we approach the final minute, anything big may go a long way in finding our winner if this goes the distance.
Yeah, I think they're going to be signaled to go hard from their corners. Probably the 30-second mark, maybe 45-second. But you can see there's still those peppered shots coming from Karina Rodriguez.
I think a lot of respect for both of these ladies' games here. Rodriguez, you know, picking her shots. Dudieva respecting that. Now in on a takedown.
Oh.
This might be the clinching takedown for Dudieva. She needs to do something with this, though. Final 30 seconds.
She's got 30 seconds, but she's got power, TJ. If she gets the right positioning, you know, she may be able to cause quite a bit of damage with her elbows. Karina needs to frame up here. She needs to get to a position so she can get up. I think she's trying to maybe wrap her legs over the top. I don't know if that is really going to do anything. I think she's got to scramble, scramble, scramble right now, TJ.
Short little elbows there by Dudieva. Final 10 seconds of this flyweight fight. Rodriguez trying to get back to her feet.
Oh, and the way Dudieva pushed her up against the fence so she could just rattle off those punches was very smart. Woo.
What a fight. What a war. Memorial Hall so loud the referee can't even hear the bell. Mouthpiece goes flying right to us here. Cage side, my goodness, this is what Invicta FC is all about, Julie.
So wonderful, DJ.
Two high-level athletes. This is fantastic stuff. The judges going to have their hands full.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 exciting rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards one more time. Kansas City, put your hands together for the war inside the cage. Judge DeVilbiss has this bout 29-28 for Rodriguez. Judge Graham, 29-28, Dudieva. And Judge Champion, 29-28. Your winner by split decision, de Pueblo, Mexico, Karina Rodriguez!
Karina Rodriguez on her way to the finals. She will... TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Memorial Hall here in Kansas City, Kansas. Gonzalez in the pink, Porto in the blue top. Gonzalez said that they would not need the judges here. See if she turns up the heat immediately. Vanessa Porto, not one to get rattled though. Her third Invicta FC title fight tonight.
She isn't. She's very sure-footed. She bounces a little bit. You know, what's going well for Gonzalez, or what could go well for her in this fight, is her movement, is her action, is not letting Porto get a right hand or a right leg kick on her.
It's a push kick to the lead leg of Porto by Gonzalez. Throws it again. Kick by Porto, left hand. Porto fighting in hostile territory tonight. You heard this Memorial Hall come alive for Pearl Gonzalez.
She's definitely a fan favorite here, you know, and with good reason. She's a huge inspirational story. Porto is just stone cold though, isn't she, TJ?
Really, I mean, somewhat emblematic of having nearly 30 fights in her career, 3 title fights now, and a tough out for anybody at 125 pounds, to say the least. And while Gonzalez said that they wouldn't need the judges, this is a 5-round fight. You are afforded the opportunity to get your game going a little bit slower, have more of a feeling out process when you're in there for 25 minutes.
It is. And that's, I think,
Nice combination by Gonzalez now in the clinch. Knees to the body. Porto walking her into the fence.
This is where Gonzalez really doesn't want to be because she stands a little tall, and Porto does like to trip takedown from here, but both of them are doing some damage with knees right now.
Gonzalez circling off the fence, putting Porto now into the cage.
That was nicely done. I think she needs to disengage. Or not.
Attacks the body with that knee, controlling the left arm of Porto.
Now she's got double underhooks. She's really get either Porto up high or get her low and break her down. I don't think you can really break somebody down when their back is to the cage, so. Oh, nice frame there. That's where Porto can land some knees back with her right leg. Oh, turning around with an elbow.
Strikes. Porto coming alive, now going for that takedown. Gonzalez grabbing that Kimura grip on the left arm of Porto. Goes to the floor, but she has that Kimura.
She does. Porto is kind of muscling out of it. The arm is straightened so that she can't really lock that elbow. And now she's putting pressure on, can opener. Don't see that often.
Can opener, not really a submission that you're going to finish. Usually it opens the guard, but look at Pearl Gonzalez, not even opening her guard from this.
Yep, staying nice and rolled up there.
Gonzalez, a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Porto, black belt. Porto stands, doesn't disengage, standing over Gonzalez, attacking the legs. 90 seconds left in this opening round. Gonzalez very aggressive, throwing kicks of her own.
Aggressive, but I think she does need to get to her feet soon. Porto's leg kicks are very hard.
Nice right hand by Porto. Another one. Gonzalez firing back, eats a third.
Gonzalez wraps her up. Once again, trying for that Kimura.
It was impressive how Porto was able to muscle her way out of it. This Kimura, not something you normally finish from guard, but it does induce a lot of scrambles. But Vanessa Porto able to muscle through, but again, we see that high guard now, Pearl Gonzalez.
And you can see, in a high guard, you're either all the way in or all the way out. And so that's where that can opener is coming into play. If her arm is extended, all she has to do is get the other one, drag those elbows back down and put pressure on the neck. And it's able to give her the ability to withdraw her arm from that.
You see Porto posturing up and exploding with these right elbows. In the guard here of Gonzalez, Porto trying to frame up that arm triangle.
You can see Gonzalez is trying to switch her hips out, get to a position where she can disrupt the framework of Porto.
Final 10 seconds of this opening round in our championship bout.
And Gonzalez is always trying to hit. She's fighting every second, but when you're on your back, it's a little bit more difficult to get those strikes as effectively. Those elbows are about the most effective strike you can get, but you have to hit right around the eyebrow area for it to be really damaging. I keep saying Cinderella story, but I don't really know how that translates. So maybe fairy tale is that, it's one of those feel-good things if that actually happens tonight. But, she's got a long way to go, and Porto's got a long way to go to secure that championship.
Gonzalez has overcome so many things in her life, living in Chicago. Had a hard upbringing. Her dad pushed her towards mixed martial arts. She relocated to San Diego and has really become a top shelf fighter at 125 pounds. But again, in there with one of the best in Vanessa Porto. Leg kick check by Porto. She came over to the top of the right. Gonzalez throwing that left.
Gonzalez is being a little cautious right here. Yeah, she needs to let go there.
Nice right hand, finds a home by Pearl Gonzalez. Porto lands nice combination of her own coming forward, pushing Gonzalez into the fence. Nice elbow on the break.
Yeah, it was really great. Right hand to elbow. And then pulling back away from that surprised me, TJ.
Nice left hand, grazes Porto. See that push kick again employed by Pearl Gonzalez.
It's hard to bring out Porto's attack, but when you do, you can find your opportunity to hit back. Unfortunately, Porto's attacks are so strong that you could also get damaged. So it's almost a game. Well, it's always a game of chess in MMA, but it's really hard to fight Porto.
Porto also changing up her stance a little bit too. She has a variety of strikes from a variety of angles, and now back to orthodox.
And that's where the strikes need to come from Gonzalez. They need to come straight down the middle, or she needs to be hitting left hooks off of the right hand.
Referee Nick Behrens telling Vanessa Porto needs to watch her fingers. Nice kick on the lead leg. Don't know if that necessarily hurt Gonzalez or just took her feet out from underneath her. Chopping leg kick though by Vanessa Porto.
And you can guarantee she's going to keep working on that leg.
Kick to the body by Porto. Nice right hand. Now in on the takedown is Pearl Gonzalez.
You can see Porto stuffing the head down and getting an underhook so she can get herself turned around. She's trying to take the nice tip over.
Looked like Porto was going to try to take the back, but then decided, no, there's a takedown here and took advantage of it.
And she's wrapped around Porto's head, and Porto's trying to extract her head. It's a good possibility for Porto to set up a submission here, TJ. If she gets her head free, that armbar is just kind of poking out there.
Also with this grip, Pearl's head is exposed a little bit, and not really anything here for Gonzalez other than just preventing the offensive onslaught of Vanessa Porto. I mean, the best thing that could happen for her is a referee stand-up.
Yeah, exactly. You can see, oh, wow.
Look at that, I'm wrong. I'm sorry, Pearl Gonzalez.
That's the best part of MMA. We can always be wrong. Gonzalez has always shown us some very good scrambles. You can see Porto moved into mount with that, though.
Vanessa Porto in control here now. A lot of time to work, 90 seconds left in the round.
She's really got to disrupt the balance of Vanessa Porto. She's got to get her, well, she's definitely got to work against that head and arm choke and get her legs in action, use her legs to improve her position.
She's got the squeeze on in mount. Would you like to see Vanessa Porto move off to side?
Yes, I'd like to see her do something with her legs there. You know, Porto, you can get this from the mount, but I don't know. It's also an opportunity for Pearl Gonzalez to get half guard.
Porto just bailed on the choke. Less than a minute remains here now. Gonzalez back to her feet. Porto trying to maybe take the back.
Nope.
Scramble ensued, and Porto ends in top position. Half guard here. Nice elbow.
And that pressure with the elbow against the head and then lifting up and slamming it down is really uncomfortable.
Final 20 seconds here in round number 2. Vanessa Porto on top of Pearl Gonzalez.
Oh, excuse me. That post and elbow that Vanessa Porto just threw right there, that can really cause damage. Gonzalez, I'm getting all the fights mixed up, they're so exciting. Gonzalez needs to use that cage to get back to her feet. She needs to push against the torso of Porto.
10 minutes in the books. Flyweights have come to fight tonight in Kansas City. Headed into this third round, Vanessa Porto, Pearl Gonzalez, championship on the line at 125 pounds.
I don't know why the ref lifted his hand there. Oh, it was the open palm, I see.
He's warned Vanessa Porto of that a few times. Right hand by Gonzalez. Porto coming forward with a kick.
It's got to be movement from Gonzalez at this point. She's got to keep moving. Porto she kind of gets her beat on something, and she really goes for those kill moments.
Right hand by Gonzalez, right hand by Porto coming forward, pushing Gonzalez back into the fence with these strikes. Kick to the body, now in the clinch.
Oh, look at the way she's prying up on the neck. And Gonzalez is very smart, though. You know, when she's taken to the ground or she's put in bad spots, she's always looking for a way to wrap up and find a reversal, find a way out. She may be a little out-muscled right here.
Gonzalez able to circle off the fence, but Porto having none of it. Nice left hand by the Brazilian. Porto lets Gonzalez off the fence, now back in space.
You can tell Gonzalez is being disciplined to her game plan. She's looking for those opportunities she's been trained to find. Oof.
Try to grab that kick. Porto able to get free. Attacking the lead leg of Gonzalez is Porto. Gonzalez goes to the body. See the difference between their two kicks right now. It's a lot of power in Porto's.
And we saw that when Vanessa Porto fought Tara La Rosa, where she just hacked at the leg and hacked at the leg. It's something she does in early rounds that really comes back later on. Oh!
Tries to bring that kick high, falls. Gonzalez not able to capitalize on it.
Could be there's some sweat on the mat. It could be that Porto was maybe getting a little cocky there, but she got back to her feet.
Gonzalez tried to get into the clinch there after throwing that combination, unable to do so. Now her back is in the fence. Porto in on a takedown.
And both of them seem to be kind of throwing punches just to lock up at this point.
Big takedown there by Vanessa Porto. Didn't land with the impact it looked like it would, but Porto on top.
And this is where Pearl Gonzalez, it's where she shines kind of in exchanges where she can get her butterfly hook and she can get the scramble on it. But Vanessa Porto is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. I can imagine her pressure on top is so heavy.
Gonzalez, a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Nice elbow to the body there by Porto. Trying to pass the guard, she does, inside control. 90 seconds left here in the third round. In a championship fight, scheduled 5 5-minute rounds. You mentioned Porto, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. She's very heavy on top. She makes you wear her weight and puts on a lot of pressure when she's in top position.
She is, and it's really, when she does her, you have to find those hip transitions that she does to find your escape, and it's very hard to do because one pressure will replace another pressure on the hip, on the shoulder, on the neck. She's always hunting for a stronger position, but you can see Pearl Gonzalez is swinging her legs around. She's aware of where she needs to go. She may not be as explosive with it as, you know, she hoped to be.
North-south here for Vanessa Porto, trying to grab that head. She bails on it. She posts up on Pearl Gonzalez, lands a nice elbow to the body. Gonzalez trying to get her guard back.
And she went into a half guard position there, which I don't think was advisable. I think she should have tried her best to go into full guard because she's still going to get quite a bit of damage right here. But bracing with that left knee, if she could push it out farther, yeah.
Porto doesn't disengage, back on the feet. Final seconds here of round number 3.
If they're going to get a crack at the winner of this fight.
Touch of gloves, championship round underway. Vanessa Porto, Pearl Gonzalez, TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Memorial Hall, Kansas City, Kansas. This is our main event of Invicta FC 34. Gonzalez starting out this round using that jab.
I think she needs to do that. She needs to double up on that jab and move.
Lunging forward with that right hand as a Brazilian.
Nice lateral movement from Gonzalez.
And really utilizing that jab here to start round number 4 is Gonzalez. Nice uppercut by Gonzalez. Porto still very aggressive though with her punches. This jab again finds a home for Gonzalez. What's the goal of that jab? Obviously, you want to disrupt the pace, but what do you think that the corner of Gonzalez told her to do with it?
Well, I think they want her to hit Porto as much as possible. And honestly, I think it's left hooks that can hit Porto. It's just dangerous to throw them with that overhand. So she may be looking, you know, for a double jab and then a straight right to see Porto's reaction, or just a hit her with a hard shot. I don't think Gonzalez's right hand is going to do the job tonight, though, TJ. I think it's landing. I think her left hook is landing better and at a better angle when she throws it.
Big punches here by Porto. Backs Gonzalez up to the fence. She disengages, welcomes her back to the center. This is where that championship experience of Vanessa Porto is on display. She's been here before.
And that jab, also from Gonzalez, it does interrupt, like you said, Vanessa Porto's left hook. Her left hook oftentimes sets up her right leg kicker. It sets up her big overhand.
Two ladies exchanging kicks. Hard right hand by Porto, another one. Pearl Gonzalez can eat a shot, though.
Yeah, she just shook that off and came back.
Oh, eye poke for Porto. Hopefully she is okay. Definitely concerned about that.
Oh,
she's got some blood there. This is concerning.
Yeah.
Doctors are going to come in and take a look. This is incredibly unfortunate.
Oh. You know, I have to think of, you know, if there's damage to the eyeball.
Let's take a look at it. see
I
what
don't
happened.
know if there's damage or not, but let's look at that eye bud.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that went right there. It looks like if the nail cut under the eyelid, that skin, excuse me, is very thin and it can tear easily. And we saw an eye injury on the eyelid against Kat Zingano recently, also against Megan Anderson. It's really,
that was
really
from a
hard.
punch. So, but this
that was
one,
a punch. Oh no, yeah, Megan Anderson's was a kick. This was a punch, right?
No, well, yeah, Megan Anderson kicked her, but it was it was a legal strike.
Yes.
This is
this is illegal. Yeah.
right. Yeah, obviously not intentional.
Oh, I see. It's the top of the eyelid. It looks like there's a laceration.
Very similar to what Randy Couture had happen to him when he fought Vitor Belfort.
Yeah, I wish we could see if it goes all the way down, although that might maybe not be a great visual.
Yes. She's not going to be able to continue.
Sounds like she's not going to be able to continue.
Okay. It wasn't a reaching foul.
She's not going to be able to continue.
Find out how they want to handle this.
Vai ser assim, ó. Ele tá dizendo que você não vai continuar porque rasgou o olho. O que ele vai fazer...
And if it tears more, then it's going to affect your vision.
E se rasgar mais, vai poder afetar sua visão. Se rasgar mais.
Doctor's saying that if
Porque
her
ele
eyelid
vai
tears more,
fazer,
it's going
como tá
to
no
be
quarto round,
concerned. I mean, the eyelid very
vai
fragile.
fazer pela,
You know,
vai tirar o
Randy
escuro,
Couture had to have
vai
emergency
botar as
surgery
frutas,
when
vai dar a
he had his
decisão
injury
pra quem
against
tá
Vitor
ganhando.
Belfort.
And one of my own coaches, Mike Winklejohn, lost an eye. It is not an area you want to play around with lacerations. You have to be very careful.
Referee calling an end to this one. The corner of Pearl Gonzalez feels that they've won the fight. We'll see how they handle it. I think we're going to be headed towards the scorecards.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the end comes officially 2 minutes, 34 seconds, round number 4, due to an accidental eye poke. It is determined that Porto cannot continue, therefore the commission has ruled via video replay that we go to the monitor. They've ruled it inadvertent. So we score the 4 rounds, and here are the judges' totals. 40-36, 39-37, and 39-37 for your winner by unanimous decision. And now Invicta FC Flyweight World Champion from Sao Paulo, Brazil, Vanessa Porto.
The third time is a charm for Vanessa Porto. Anticlimactic, but she is the new Invicta FC Flyweight Champion.